guess like 4 or 5 days ago, Dominic tapped the trees, and then we got a big wind and rainstorm, so he took the buckets down. But today...
What is it?
See this green thing?
Yeah.
Some juice inside the tree is going to come out of it and go in the bucket. We're going to catch it and drink it.
Okay.
And we can make maple syrup out of it.
Okay. No.
Got it.
Oh, there you go.
Nice job.
Last one.
Whoops. We left the kids with my parents this morning, who I might add have zero snow at their house. We left our house, and then by the time we'd gotten closer to town, Martin was like, it's like it never snowed here. And we're driving to Halifax, and this is literally the most snow we've seen in our entire drive. So we made it home, and it is... I mean, there's still snow. There's no snow anywhere else in Nova Scotia, it seems, but there's still snow here. But there seems like there's a lot less snow. Everything is melting super fast. It's so nice outside. It's probably 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. So we're gonna go out and see what the maple sap situation. And look, oh, he's falling through. But I think we need the snowshoes. It's fine, but you can see that the other day, just the tops of the little fence there were showing, and now that's how much was cut in just it's like 2 or 3 days. Look at that! Nice.
Not bad.
There we go. Now we're talking. So we are getting a much more significant amount of sap coming out.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, nice.
These are the ones that we're giving nothing. A little bit. It's a bit yellower too.
In lieu of putting it in the fridge, Dominic is burying it in snow. But today my cousin Amanda came and dropped us off a little present. Well, to borrow.
So this is a 4-ton, I think, only. But a bit easier than using not even the split axe I had. I was just using a regular axe, so almost all of this I did by hand, but if I have access to this, why not?
Yeah, we'll be in there in a second. Where are we going, Jeannie?
Got a question for you.
What is it?
Where does the homesteader deposit his maple sap?
Where?
At the snowbank. Is that gonna make the cut, or?
It's gonna make the cut. Maybe the blooper reel.
What? I got relegated to the blooper reel? That was a good one. I made that up myself. So we definitely got over maybe close to 2 gallons today. Between 2 days we got maybe close to 3 gallons. So the taps are all right along the edge of this fence. So basically I have a hole on this side. I have a hole down there that when I take the bucket out, it stays perfect shape of the bucket. So I come out and I pick up the bucket, fill it up on the way down, lay it in that hole. Next day I pick it up at that end, fill them all up and lay it in this hole. So minimum shoveling and stuff. And, you know, I'm not lugging a 5-gallon bucket back and forth to the house all the time, so it's a good system.
I think, knock on wood, this might be my last snow day from school this year. It's March, what is it, 25th?
Yeah.
Yeah, March 25th. We've got some lovely, nice flakes. Dominic had to take in the maple buckets again, but he did get something to do for work.
Splitting.
Splitting.
Just plugging away.
How's it working?
It's alright. It because I'm making the splits so small, it like takes a long time because it's just a single wedge. And it's not a knife wedge, it's a kind of a wedge. Mm-hmm. So when you're trying to make them this skinny, you end up having to split. So like this is less than half a piece. You think about how many of these fit in there. You end up splitting a lot more. If I was just splitting them into quarters or something, that'd be perfect. But if you're doing it for a science experiment, then you have to accept that it's going to take longer.
Yeah, it is beautiful. Well, we can't come outside if we don't go visit the chickens. Ooh, look at this. Got the half door open. Ah. What's up? Hey, Ash. Ooh, look at you. Couple eggs, hey? All right, eggs, obviously not in the nesting boxes. So Sang from Little Country Homestead suggested we cover up the nesting boxes to keep them dark, and they'll probably lay in there. And that makes a lot of sense because they do lay in their nesting boxes in the actual coop, and they are it's nice and dark in there. I'm not going to cover them up just because I will next year, but just because this year is coming to an end. We were actually going to move them this weekend, but obviously we have a big snowstorm, so it's not a great weekend. So we're going to move them really soon back into the coop. And let's go check on where the other ones are laying their eggs. There's 2 of them in there and they look super suspicious. There's a bunch of eggs in there. There's 2 chickens. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna leave them alone. Anyway, I'm gonna go back inside. I'm making lard today. And I'm out. Right, say hi.
Hi.
We were gonna get you some drone footage, but the app is like not working. I think there's some bugs on it. Apparently it's a problem that's going on
This
with
would have been the
right
perfect day to get drone footage too, yeah?
I know, I'm so disappointed.
We're going to put the car in neutral. Jenny's going to stand on top of the camera, and we're going to let it roll down the hill alongside the tractor, so it looks like drone footage.
Yeah.
And then she's going to jump off, jump in and hit the brakes.
Yeah, do a barrel roll.
So the other day when I did the driveway, the ground's not frozen, so whenever I'm cutting forward with the blade, it takes up a lot of the ground with it, which is not ideal right now. The ground's too wet for that. So I've been using the tip that someone in the comments gave me a couple weeks ago of just running the blade backwards. That worked really good the other day when I had powder. I don't know if it's going to work with this, but we're going to give it a try.
So that and that is the difference of putting the blade forward instead of backwards. So it is much, much better and much less harsh on the ground when he goes backwards with the blade.
Leaving it backwards is good enough, I think. It leaves a little bit of snow, but it doesn't tear up the ground at all, so it's going to be 9 degrees later, so I think this is good for today, is just push it off to the side and let the driveway melt down.
So that's it for the vlog, guys. I'll leave you with a bit of footage from the tractor. Thank you for the tip on how to use the back blade to move the snow. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, bye-bye. Whoops. How bad was it?
I didn't get hit hard.
Okay.
Barely flopped over.
All right. Ah! There's snow in it though.